I decided to go to Fuqua for a number of reasons, but first and foremost, I actually didn't even really understand the concept of social entrepreneurship before. A mentor actually gave me Greg Dee's book, and I had been doing social entrepreneurship without even recognizing it at the American Heart Association. So for me, it was I finally had a vocabulary. I finally had a way to really self-identify. And after that, I was just a voracious reader around anything related to social entrepreneurship. And so it really cemented my desire to go back to school and get my MBA, to really get that toolkit and bring that toolkit back into the social sector. And really at that time, there were only 3 schools that did it. And when I looked at the 3 schools, through my travels, I was able to visit each and every campus and really make an intentional decision about where I wanted to go and where I wanted to spend my time. If I was going to spend 2 years away from work and on a campus, I wanted it to be something that was really special. So went to all the different campuses, and I will never forget the day that I walked onto the Duke campus. It was actually snowing, and I was here for my interview day, so a very unusual day in Durham, North Carolina. And even with the snow, the campus was majestic, and it was just a place where I wanted to be. And then I think the second reason was really the student population. I know it seems cliche that we're Team Fuqua, and you've probably read it in brochures, but when you get here, you will really understand that that's part of the essence of everybody who walks here on campus. And admissions does an amazing job of bringing the right people together. And I think the alchemy of the student body really does embody this Team Fuqua spirit. We all come from different walks of life, different parts of the globe, but we really do have that same spirit. And that connectedness. And so for me, immediately when I started talking to the students, they were interested in what I was doing at the Heart Association. I wasn't an outcast for wanting to do social entrepreneurship. I was part of the community. They were interested in what I was doing. And it just felt like the right place for me. It wasn't someone who just talked about social entrepreneurship on a brochure, but they lived social entrepreneurship. And it didn't matter if the person was an iBanker. They were going to go work on a board of a nonprofit and give back. So that was the second reason. And really the third reason is they really are doing academic research here. So instead of just teaching social entrepreneurship, they're doing social entrepreneurship in the Durham community, so you could actually live social entrepreneurship here. And it was a community where there's a deep understanding of and connection between Duke and Durham. And they were actually doing the research. So I wanted to be at the beginning of the movement of social entrepreneurship. And so Duke to me is really at the pinnacle of it. They're leading the research on it, and that was the place that I wanted to be.